24 hours after President Muhammadu Buhari assented to the 2023 Appropriation Act, the Minister of Finance and the company of some key government officials have gathered here to give some insights to the document.
You can do better.
First, the Director General of the Budget Office reminds Nigerians that the nation has enjoyed a January to December budget cycle in recent times, and he promises to ensure transparency in the implementation of the 2023 budget.
We deliberately changed the format of the budget to provide detailed information on the revenue side of the budget, which hitherto used to simply reside in a schedule to the budget, in the fiscal framework schedule. And so I really would, like to encourage us to make the discussions around the 2023 budget more about revenues.
The Minister of Finance then takes the stage, highlighting the country's 2022 budget performance amidst global shocks. The nation's revenue performance as at November 2022 stood at 6.5 trillion naira, representing 87% of the set target of 7.8 trillion naira for the year. An analysis of the key contributors to the revenue collection, according to the Minister of Finance and Planning, includes a 586 billion naira collection from the federal government, customs 15 billion naira, independent revenue collection 1.3 trillion naira, as well as a 3.7 trillion naira collection from other sources of revenue. Top sectors that contributed to the growth of the economy in 2022 include agriculture, information and communications technology, trade, manufacturing, with oil and gas contributing just about 5.6%.
And for this administration,
the minister also speaks on government's plans to remove fuel subsidy by the month of June.
The projected fiscal outcomes in the 2023 budget is based on petroleum subsidy reform ratio, and that is to say, in the 2023 framework, we had assumed, and the National Assembly had approved, that the petroleum subsidy will remain up to the middle of 2023, based on the 18 months extension announced early in 2022. In this regard, only 3.36 trillion has been provided for PMS subsidy in the 2023 budget.
Some of the parameters for the 2023 budget includes an oil price benchmark of $75 per barrel. Gross domestic product growth is projected at 3.75% in 2023 compared to 4.39%, and economic growth expected to moderate to 3.30% in 2024 before picking up to 3.46% in 2025. The overall budget deficit is 11.34 trillion naira, representing a 5.03% of GDP. The deficit is to be financed mainly by borrowings from foreign and domestic sources, as well as privatization proceeds, which is estimated at 206 billion naira, amongst others.
At 6.31 trillion, debt service is 29% of total government expenditure. At 6.31%, debt service is 29% of total government expenditure. This is 71% higher than the estimate for 2022, and it includes interest repayment of 1.2 trillion for the CVN overdraft that is popularly called the Ways and Means.
The 2023 Appropriation Act is the last budget by the President Buhari administration. The government is promising to reflate the economy to withstand the effects of a likely global recession, projections by the International Monetary Fund, IMF.